working at a high school, you see a lot of firsts for teenagers, but you get to see a whole lot of firsts when it comes to parking lots, both teenagers and adults. You see a lot of just interesting things. You got a lot of first-time drivers, obviously. You got 16-year-olds getting their license and driving, and the excitement that comes with that, but also some of the reality that comes with that of, hey, you've got responsibility outside yourself now. You got responsibility to everyone else. And seeing how that manifests and how they could work with that and control that is pretty interesting. But you see lots of fender benders. You see lots of moral quandaries on, was that my fault or was that their fault? Because I see a lot of teenagers there. Their first reaction is, it couldn't have been my fault. I was definitely in the right. And oftentimes, no. Like, you'll have someone backing out of a parking spot and, their car's halfway out, but come speeding down, speeding down the parking lot and speeding down the aisleway and slam on their brakes and tap their fender and think, clearly it was the person backing out's fault. And it's like, no, absolutely. They were there first. Absolutely not. They were there first. You hit their fender. How on earth could it have been their fault? And them trying to rationalize and trying to get you to say anything that might support their story, and seeing how a lot of students try to do that, or just seeing how there's oftentimes you'll see it happen and someone reports that, it looks like someone hit my car. Can you check cameras? And then you go and check and you see it happen, and you don't share the film with them. Obviously, you can't do that, but you figure out who the person or who the student is. You track them down and whatnot, but you see them looking at the car where they hit and looking, and you see them look around, kind of scan, and that question of, do I tell, do I not? And you get to see those brains working in real time. It's interesting, it's fascinating, and it's something that not a lot of people get to see, but we see it quite often. You see it with adults too, of who's in the right, because so many accidents happen and it's he said, she said kind of deal. But you're in a parking lot, you get lots of cameras and lots of angles, and it's funny to see how students' brains actively work.